Rape, domestic violence, drug abuse, HIV infection. These are the daily realities for many living in the harsh world of Kibera, the Nairobi slum also referred to as an informal settlement. But a group of young people in Kibera sees that a different way of life is possible. Joseph Alphonse Ochieng is a leader of the group, which calls itself Pillars of Kenya. He says the group tries to sensitize and involve the community through what he calls participatory educational theater.
The artists, they come themselves and gather together and they share the themes that they want to tackle, and also they go on the ground and involve the community members in selecting the themes by doing some of the interviews, and then they come up with the theme.
In this particular skit, actors depict a male employer demanding sexual favors from his female employee in exchange for higher wages. Afterward, the young people moderate a discussion about why sexual harassment in the workplace is wrong and how it affects victims and society. Group member Innocent Nyakundi says these community discussions often lead to powerful behavioral change.
Sometimes part of our audience may be those people who are involved in the drugs. And when they see people talking bad about people who abuse drugs, they feel like they really have to change, and they feel like the community will love them if they change their behavior.
One common theme for the group's presentations is HIV infection.
Mwenzangu, hii ni maisha, tabia mbaya badilisha, nenda ukapimwe, na uwache onja onja.
Here, group members recite poetry about accepting those who are living with HIV. Nyakundi recalls a recent breakthrough from a similar skit.
Someone who had the negative attitude towards those people who are affected with HIV, saying that he cannot do A, B, C, D with such a person. But the people themselves from the community made him know that such activities which he thought unsafe were really safe, and it enabled him to accept the people who are infected and see them also as brothers.
Joseph Alphonse Ochieng and 5 other young men formed Pillars of Kibera in 2003. The group now has 25 members who host performances on a variety of themes. Ochieng says participatory educational theater gets people to think and talk.
They are open-ended questions, like you can ask somebody, if you are, in case you're in the shoes of Kadogo, what will you do? And then you get the response from the people. It will be much of storytelling, and you'll get some of the ideas.
Some audience members, such as Said Mugendi, says the group's performances have transformed the community, and even the group members themselves.
Due
to these performances, some of the youth have changed their behavior. Here at Kambi Muru, people used to be raped, people used to be robbed. But now these boys in the youth group changed. They have developed, and now they are popular people in the country.
Besides bringing about changes in behavior and attitudes, Pillars of Kibera also aims to cultivate and encourage talent among the local young people. Group member Innocent Nyakundi says he feels he is receiving valuable training and experience toward his future.
I saw acting in TV, I saw the Papa Shirandola, all these local artists. Then I felt like I can also do the same. So that's why I joined Pillars of Kibera, in the hope that they can nurture me and probably enable me to propel to such grounds.
Pillars of Kibera is registered with the Kenyan Ministry of Social Services and has local and international partners who support their work. Cathy Majtenyi for VOA News, Nairobi.